Welcome to the online video resources for head and neck by numbers. My name is Felicia Siggard, and I am a dental hygienist and the author of Head and Neck by Numbers. I will also be your guide through the names, locations, and relationships outlined in the text. So let's start with how we use the text. It is very important that you do not write the names on the pictures. The whole point is that you're going to write the number that associates with the other page. So then you can flip it around with that coil binding and just look at the image and quiz yourself. So we'll go through, if you're looking at figure 1, the way it would work is I would say number 1 is superior, and on the screen will flash the image of what you need to color. Now, these videos were made to be short, so I'm not going to just stand here while you color, so feel free to pause me, color, and then start again. Now, we have to get something straight. I am not giving you the grade for this class. So if you find that there's a discrepancy between my book and what your teacher tells you, go with your teacher, okay? But other than that, I think that your teacher and I are both helping you to be a better student and learn anatomy in fun and interesting and hopefully helpful ways. So here we go. Let's start with figure 1, surface anatomy of the face and anatomical nomenclature. So here on figure 1, we're going to start with item number 1. This is the word superior. This is part of the anatomical nomenclature. We're going to have a lot of words, superior, inferior, anterior, lots of iriors. They're going to help you understand how we're referencing the body. So superior means everything at the top. Number 2 is inferior. That makes sense, just the reverse, everything low. Number 3 is the apex of the nose. Simple. So the tip right here of your nose. Number 4, these are called the ala of your nose. Ala means wing, and so it's the little wings on the side of your nose. Also the common place that you would get a nose piercing. Next is the nares, number 5. The nares is just a fancy word for your nostril. So if you're picking your nose, you're pointing to your nares. Number 6 is the philtrum. Kind of a weird word, but easy to remember with my cute little mnemonic. The philtrum is what you're going to feel when you're kissing Phil, okay? Number 7 is your labial commissure. It's just this little corner here of your mouth. Now be careful with the spelling on this one. There's 2 N's, there's 2 S's, but there's only 1 R. Next is the vermilion border, number 8. I hate this word. I have spelled this word wrong so many times. I spelled it wrong in my first and second editions. It's finally right. So I have spelled it wrong a million times, and it's not spelled like a million. There's only 1 L in there, V-E-R-M-I-L-I-O-N. Vermilion is also the color red, so I think it makes sense that that would be the border of your lips. This is where women put lip liner in order to outline the redness of their lips. Number 9 is the vermilion zone. This is where women also would be putting lipstick. It's just the inside of your lips. Number 10, we're back to some of the anatomical nomenclature. This word is anterior. Anterior means anything towards the front. Now we will learn about posterior in a couple of items, but right now just think on anterior. Number 11 is medial. Medial means anything towards the middle. Pretty easy. Number 12 is lateral, which would mean anything to the side. We just learned the word medial, and now it's going to pay off. Number 13 is the medial canthus of the eye. So as you would assume, medial is towards the middle. So it's the center sides of your eyes. The canthus is that little corner where you always get the goop. So I have a funny way to remember that. It's, can't this stuff get out? Your medial canthus of the eye. Number 14 is the sclera. The sclera is the white part of your eye, and it is covered by a thin layer of epithelium called the conjunctiva. This matters because we're going to learn about the innervations of the conjunctiva way down the road. Number 15 is the iris. This is the section of the eye that has color. Number 16 is the lacrimal gland. And I say deep there because it obviously doesn't sit in your eyelid. It's right under the bone. And the lacrimal gland is responsible for producing your tears. Number 17 is the lateral canthus of the eye. Number 18 is your auricle, which is your ear. The helix of your ear is this upper curve. Number 20 is the external acoustic meatus. It's the hole in your ear. Number 21 is the lobule, which is also known as your earlobe. And finally, number 22, posterior. Where anterior is towards the front, posterior is anything towards the back.